Welcome to today's video where we explore one of the most iconic and revolutionary tanks in military history, the Soviet T-54. This machine didn't just shape the battlefield, it reshaped the very concept of armored warfare developed in the aftermath of World War II. The T-54 was not only a symbol of Soviet military might, but also a blueprint for tanks that followed in the decades to come. The development of the T-54 began in the late 1940s as the Soviet Union looked to replace the aging T-34. The goal was to create a medium tank that could match or outperform anything the West had to offer. The result was a design that combined battlefield effectiveness, durability, and mass production. Potential like no other. Introduced officially in 1947, the T-54 quickly gained recognition for its innovative features and reliability. One of the most distinguishing characteristics of the T-54 was its 100mm D10T main gun. At a time when many tanks were still using smaller calibers, this powerful weapon gave the T-54 a significant edge in firepower. It could penetrate most contemporary armor at long ranges, making it a deadly threat on the battlefield. This gun, combined with advanced optics and a low-profile turret, allowed the T-54 to strike with both precision and force. The design philosophy of the T-54 focused on simplicity, ruggedness, and efficiency. The tank had sloped armor, which increased its effective thickness and made it more resistant to penetration. Its diesel engine offered better fuel efficiency and operational range compared to many Western counterparts, and the vehicle's overall layout emphasized crew survivability and operational ease. With a weight of around 36 tons, it was lighter than many tanks of similar capability, allowing for better mobility across various terrains. The T-54's real impact, however, was not just in its technical features but in its global reach. It was exported to dozens of countries and produced under license in several nations, including China and Poland. It served in numerous conflicts across Asia, the Middle East, and Africa, including the Vietnam War, the Six-Day War, the Yom Kippur War, and countless regional skirmishes. In many of these conflicts, the T-54 went up against NATO-made tanks and proved its worth time and time again. Despite its age, the T-54 remained in service for decades, often upgraded or modified depending on regional needs. It became the foundation for several future Soviet and Russian designs, including the T-55, which was essentially an improved version of the same tank. Together, the T-54 and T-55 became the most produced tank family in history, with over 100,000 units built worldwide. The T-54 wasn't just a piece of hardware. It was a statement of Soviet engineering and military philosophy. It demonstrated that a well-designed, cost-effective machine could have more strategic value than overly complex or expensive counterparts. Its success highlighted the importance of reliability and mass deployment, key elements of the Soviet doctrine during the Cold War. In addition to its battlefield achievements, the T-54 has left a lasting legacy in tank design. Elements of its construction and configuration have influenced generations of armored vehicles. Even today, in some regions, upgraded T-54s are still in use, either in active service or as training and support vehicles. The T-54's role in history is undeniable. It served as a bridge between World War II-era tanks and the modern era of armored warfare. It gave smaller nations access to credible armored forces and shifted the balance in countless conflicts. More than just a tank, it was a tool of geopolitical influence and a symbol of power in the hands of the Soviet Union. As we look back at the T-54, we see more than steel and firepower. We see the embodiment of a military strategy, the influence of ideology on design, and the raw pragmatism of war. Whether loved or feared, the T-54 earned its place in the annals of military history through sheer performance and enduring presence. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into military history, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content just like this.